Ever found yourself envying a friend's promotion or feeling insecure when your partner chats up someone attractive? You're not alone. Jealousy, that green-eyed monster, is a universal emotion that we've all grappled with at various points in our lives. It's as common as the air we breathe, and just as vital in its own peculiar way. Now let's take a moment to understand what jealousy really is. It's that unsettling feeling that creeps up when we perceive a threat to something we value. That friend's promotion? It could make you feel like your own accomplishments are inadequate. Your partner's friendly banter with an attractive stranger. It could stir up fears of being replaced or losing their affection. But here's the kicker. Jealousy isn't inherently evil. Before you gasp in disbelief, hear me out. It's not the emotion itself that's the problem. It's how we handle it that really matters. Jealousy, like any other emotion, is just a signal that something is important to us, and we're afraid of losing it. So the next time you feel that pang of jealousy, instead of berating yourself or feeling guilty, take a moment to understand what's triggering it. Is it your self-esteem taking a hit? Or perhaps it's an underlying insecurity that's been nudged awake. Recognizing these triggers is the first step in managing jealousy in a healthy way. Remember, feeling jealous doesn't make you a bad person. It makes you human. And like any other human emotion, it's something we can learn to navigate and control. So instead of shunning jealousy, let's try to understand it. Let's normalize it, because we all feel it, and that's perfectly okay. Jealousy is a part of our human experience. It's how we deal with it that makes all the difference. Follow along with our time-stamped key moments in the description below. We've broken the video down into chapters so that you can easily follow along or skip to a section that is of interest to you. Jealousy isn't just a surface emotion, it's often a symptom of deeper insecurities and fears. Now, let's dive deeper into the psychological roots of jealousy. You see, jealousy is complex. It's not just about wanting what someone else has or feeling threatened when someone gets too close to something or someone you value. At its core, jealousy is often tied to feelings of insecurity and fear. Insecurity can arise when we compare ourselves to others and feel that we come up short. Maybe you feel like you're not as successful, attractive, or talented as someone else. This can lead to fear of loss, the dread that someone might take away something or someone that you deeply care about. Another common root of jealousy is low self-esteem. When we don't value ourselves highly, we might feel that we're not worthy of love, success, or happiness. We might fear that someone else will come along and take these away from us because we believe we don't deserve them. And then there's the fear of abandonment, which can be a major driver of jealousy, especially in romantic relationships. The thought of being left alone can be so terrifying that even the slightest hint of a threat can trigger intense feelings of jealousy. But here's the key. These roots of jealousy aren't an inherent part of you. They're reactions to external factors and internal beliefs that can be changed. If you're feeling jealous, it's important to remember that it's not about the other person or what they have. It's about you and your perceptions. So how do you go about understanding your jealousy? Start by asking yourself, what am I afraid of? What am I insecure about? Recognizing these feelings is the first step towards addressing them. By understanding the root of your jealousy, you're already one step closer to managing it effectively. The journey towards overcoming jealousy isn't always easy, but with self-awareness and patience, it's absolutely possible. And remember, it's perfectly normal to feel jealous from time to time. It's what you do with that jealousy that truly matters. So, you're feeling jealous. What now? Well, let's delve into some coping strategies that can help you navigate this emotional terrain with grace and understanding. First off, we need to recognize that jealousy is a signal, not a sentence. It's an emotion that's telling you something is important to you and you're afraid of losing it. So, what can you do? Start by communicating openly. If you're feeling jealous, it might be because you're not getting enough information or reassurance. Speak up about your feelings, but remember to do it in a non-accusatory way. Express your emotions without blaming the other person. Say something like, I felt a bit insecure when you were talking to that person. Can we talk about it? Next, consider self-reflection. This is a powerful tool in the toolbox of emotional intelligence. Ask yourself, why am I feeling this way? Is it because of a past experience? Is it linked to a fear or insecurity? By identifying the root cause, you can start to untangle the knot of jealousy and address the real issue at hand. Now let's talk about self-improvement. Jealousy often stems from feeling inadequate or threatened. By focusing on improving yourself and boosting your self-confidence, you can reduce feelings of jealousy. This could mean setting personal goals, learning a new skill, or simply practicing self-care and self-love. Remember, you are worthy and deserving of love and respect just as you are. Another strategy is to practice gratitude. Instead of focusing on what others have that you don't, try to appreciate what you do have. Gratitude can help shift your focus from what's missing to what's abundant in your life. And last but not least, consider seeking professional help if your jealousy is causing significant distress or is impacting your relationships. Therapists and psychologists are equipped with tools and techniques to help you understand and manage your emotions better. Don't hesitate to reach out if you need to. Always remember, coping with jealousy isn't about suppressing this emotion. It's about understanding it, embracing it, dealing with it constructively, and using it as a stepping stone towards personal growth. And remember, it's okay to feel jealous sometimes. You're human after all. But while it's okay to feel jealous, it's not okay to let it control you or harm others. It's important to check in with yourself and evaluate whether your feelings of jealousy are proportionate to the situation or if they're becoming destructive. If it's the latter, it's crucial to seek help and address these feelings in a healthy way. Remember, coping with jealousy is a journey, not a destination. Be patient with yourself. It's all part of the process of growing and becoming a better version of yourself. And on this journey, remember to be kind to yourself and others. After all, we're all just trying to navigate this thing called life. Believe it or not, jealousy isn't all bad. It might come as a surprise, but jealousy can actually serve as a tool for self-improvement and relationship building when approached in a healthy way. Let's step back for a moment. Jealousy, at its core, is a signal. It's like a flare sent up by your subconscious, alerting you to something you care about, something you don't want to lose. In this light, jealousy can be seen as a form of self-protection. It's a primal instinct, a part of our evolutionary survival kit. But like any other tool, it's all about how you use it. If we allow jealousy to consume us, it can lead to destructive behaviors and sour relationships. However, if we view jealousy as a signal, a wake-up call, it can help us identify areas where we need to grow. For example, if you're feeling jealous about a coworker's promotion, instead of stewing in resentment, you could use this as a push to improve your own skills and work ethic. Or if you're feeling jealous about your partner's new friendship, it might be a sign that you need to work on your trust issues or communicate more openly about your feelings. The key here is to use jealousy as a trigger for introspection and self-improvement, not as an excuse to project your insecurities onto others. Yes, it's easier said than done, but it's a journey worth embarking on. Moreover, jealousy can also open lines of communication. It can lead to deeper conversations about feelings, insecurities, and expectations in relationships. It can make us more empathetic, understanding, and patient with each other. After all, understanding each other's vulnerabilities can strengthen the bond in relationships. In conclusion, while jealousy is often painted in a negative light, it can be a catalyst for self-improvement and deeper connections when approached with maturity and understanding. It all boils down to how we interpret and react to this complex emotion. Jealousy can be a catalyst for growth if you let it. Jealousy is a natural human emotion. It's how we handle it that defines us. We've explored the roots of jealousy, how it's often tied to our own insecurities and fears. We've also talked about coping mechanisms, like open communication and self-reflection, which can help us manage these feelings in a healthier way. Remember, it's perfectly normal to experience jealousy. What matters is how you respond to it. If you're feeling overwhelmed by jealousy, or if it's causing significant distress in your life, don't hesitate to seek professional help. Therapists and psychologists are trained to help you navigate these complex emotions and can provide valuable tools and strategies. So let's embrace our emotions, even the uncomfortable ones, and use them as opportunities for growth and self-understanding. Remember, it's okay to ask for help. If you're struggling with jealousy, reach out to a psychologist or therapist. And if you know someone who could benefit from this video, don't hesitate to share it with them. Like and subscribe to join us on a journey of discovery as we seek to understand the fundamental aspects of human behavior, emotions, cognition, and relationships. Until next time.